back. We should be back. Wow. I'm not sure how much of a fan I am about these strobe lights. I think I might change it. I might change it back down to like just normal lighting. Yeah, but what's going on, guys? It's been a while since we've chatted, man. Holy moly. It's been what, like 3 years? 4 years? Damn near 6, man. When I would stream every single day for you guys on Rush Racing, god damn, I'm not even sure where to start. Holy shit, first off, thank you RNG Redline for still being here. Demand 6, man. Who else is still here, man? It's crazy. This past week, I've been going live daily on Twitch, so I said, you know what? Why not spark back up on YouTube to see who's still there? And guess what? We still have people here, man. That's awesome to see, dude. I'm not even sure what to say. I just sparked up randomly. Been here since 2019. You're a real one, dude. Wow. So you've been here since my Racing Rivals days, yeah. Because I started off 2019 playing off Racing Rivals. And then we ended off that year playing Rush, no, not Rush Racing. That was 2020 when it was Rush Racing. We started doing Asphalt Street Storm 2019, I remember. That was my senior year of high school. Jesus, I'm old, dude. How old are you guys now? Because that's actually nuts. I'm wondering how old my chat is now. You guys are all probably like in your late 20s, mid to late 20s now. Maybe like about 19, some of you guys. IA? What's a IA? Yeah, dude, what a crazy time to go back to. 2019, 2020, 2021. Cause I came back for a while in 2021, but I dipped, you know? So I didn't stay for too long. Then again, I promised to come back in freaking 2019. No, in 2022 and then 23, and then I just never came back all of 24 and 25. I am turning 20 this year in May. Wow, yeah, dude, my whole in community's getting old. You're gonna be 24, RNG? Wow, Jesus Christ, man. We're actually the same age, RNG. I'm turning 24 in June this year, and you? What month? Watch be the same month? Dude, if it is, that's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna have to spark up a stream on our birthday. If it's in June. That'd be really cool. Who's liking the what's it called? The song I've got in the background. Is that a roof rack? Yes it is, yep. Cause these days what I do for work is I sell stuff on eBay. Car parts, you know, tail lights, headlights, anything. These roof racks though, however, I'm kinda having a problem to ship them because they're so big, you know? So I'm gonna have to custom rig a box so I can make these work, because you see that? They're like a good few feet long. They're like 1, 2, 3, they're like 4 feet long. So I'm gonna have to find a custom box and then bubble wrap the shit out of it and then go to town. But yeah, look, they're pretty complete. They've got, of course, the rack, the mounts. All they're missing, I think, is the what's it called, the like bracket thingies. Or actually, maybe not. But I know for a fact it's missing the rubber grip, I think. No, actually no, because it has some built in, so it's real nice. But yeah, man, they're pretty neat. They're for I think 2010 something ish to like 2014 Audi Q5. So they're a pretty good brand, you know, and I think they're OEM as well, because I was doing some research, and they're made from the Thule brand, and that's what people say are a pretty good brand for them. So hey, you know, it's good that I found them. One of my neighbors found them at freaking Goodwill for like $10 each. So I'm like, dude, take them, because that's one hell of a steal. Because I checked online and they're worth like a couple hundred. So I said, hey, take them for me. But man, like, how have y'all been, dude? It's been so long. My god, dude, like, I feel old. Like I kind of feel shy being on camera these days. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Because of course, you know, back then I'd be on camera every single freaking day, 24/7, damn near, 365 days a week, a year. Like it was nuts. Nowadays it's like once every 3 years. Yeah. Alright, we should be back. I should have known that was gonna happen, so just refresh the stream real quick. That's my data bugging out. My router bugging out. Now we're back on data. So we're good. Alright guys. Refresh guys. There we go. But yeah, that's the Racing Rivals background we've got playing. I still watch your Instagram sometimes. Oh shit, really dude? Hell yeah man, see dude? Like why did I leave you guys, man? That makes me feel guilty. It's muted, hang on. Refresh. It should be good. Yeah, it should work. Yeah, because I hear it myself. Yeah, I just heard myself. Still? Yeah, because I did plug in my phone. But I hear it on stream because I'm hearing my own stream right now. Okay, perfect. Awesome. Sounds good, awesome. Yeah, because I'm like, uh-oh, what happened? Because that didn't happen when I'd go on Twitch. But it could be because the platforms, you know, some weird algorithm stuff. But damn, dude, I'm not sure where to start. Like, dude, when's the last time that I went live on YouTube? I think I went live like 2024-ish? I think so. I think it was like January 2024, no? None to feel bad about. We got live kicking in now. Yeah, literally, dude, it's crazy, huh? We're all old, dude. See? Hey, Wilson, everybody in the chat is like in their early to mid 20s. Back when I'd stream, they were all like 14, 15, 16, 17. I was 17. Now we're all in our 20s, man. We're like a decade after. But I mean, no shit. No one's gonna age backwards and get younger, you know? It's fucking wild, man. So I think right now we could go back and check and see when exactly my last stream was, cause like that's actually nuts. I'm gonna check cause I'm curious. I bet it was 2024. I think it was. Let's see. Let me show my screen real quick. Let me go ahead and switch over my Google browser to the main display I've got now. And then we'll do it that way. Hold up. YouTube Studio. The fact people still coming all these years later. Exactly, dude. They're fucking real ones. Alright, this ain't gonna expose too much info. My YouTube Studio, cause I mean, I don't make money off of YouTube no more, guys. My channel got demonetized, I believe, 2022, cause of being inactive for so long. So it's gonna be a journey to regain monetization. Yeah, cause earning, I'm not even close to the monetization record. Shit. Yeah, so I've got 172 public watch hours, and to get monetized, I'm gonna need 3,000. So it's gonna be a little bit of a job. And then subscriber wise, I'm there, cause you need 500 subs. I've got 2,030, so that's good. All right, guys, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Let's see. Uh-oh, wrong display. Let's change it to the Dell monitor. There you go, guys. You see that? You guys are saying, hold up. Chat box is glitched out. There it is. Oh, the YouTube video stopped playing. No wonder. Okay, hang on. Since I clicked out of that tab, let me duplicate this one and then we'll go back. and then we'll play that song again. So it just keeps going on in the background, you know? So we have a theme song. Ah, of course. Since on this account I don't have premium, I'm gonna have to watch an ad real quick. Damn, that sucks. I'm gonna mute this real quick. Skip. There we go. Alright, it's back. And then let's loop the video. There we go. Well, that kind of sucks, but anyway. Let's see. The fact we start coming. Oh, geez, we all came from the car scene. So what do y'all drive? It's 2010. Wait, no way. Bro, you're joking. You drive an XFR. No fucking way. Dude, me and you have the same car practically. The 2008 Scion XB, the Daily. 1987 Buick Regal, the Dream Ride. How about you? Dude, wow. Hold on, dude. I have to go to the bathroom from that statement. I have to go take a shit. Hold on. That actually made me happy. I'll be right back. Dude, but what the hell? There's no way. That's nuts, man. Cause guess what? I've got the in 2006 Lincoln LS, dude. Me and you are on the exact same chassis. We're on the DEW 98 platform. Dude, I'm gonna be able to nerd out this whole stream though. That's crazy. The chassis started in 2000, or technically 1999 with the Jaguar S-Type, and then it ended all the way in 2015 with the Jaguar XF. That is nuts. Hold up. Wow. I'm actually in shock right now that you're saying that. Wow, man, that's actually freaking unbelievable. Wow. Hold on, let me take a picture of this. This is awesome, dude. This makes me feel good that y'all are still here. Wow. Wow. Jesus. Let's see. Shit, that's Edward's dream car. Amazing lineup. Yo, bro, you got one? We gotta see those pics of those cars. I drive a Lexus IS250. Had to, and an IS 500. Nice, those are sweet. None like that Jag though. Supercharged, right? Yes, sir. Yeah, dude, that freaking XFR is a beast, man. Didn't we see one time a video of a Jaguar XFR versus a ISF, and they were pretty head to head, except I think the ISF one, no? Or no? I think it did by like a hair, but they were pretty much, head to head. But it sucks because the XFR is supercharged, it's boosted. So can you imagine if the ISF had a boost, like a turbo or a supercharger? That'd be fucking nuts. Yes, sir. Has it been reliable? Currently, apart. Got the small supercharger pulley on. Yeah, I knew it. That fucking little, what's it called? Like that round thingy breaks inside of the supercharger, so you start hearing like a rattling noise. Yeah, doing valve cover and coils and plugs while I'm here. Whole cooling system is aluminum now, and yeah, once she's back together, yeah, dude, send a picture on the Discord, dude, if you have some, dude. That's actually amazing. Wow. Who would have fucking known that you'd have a freaking XFR? If I would have known sooner, man, I would have went live sooner, so that we can chat about it. Yeah, tell me about it, man. You should check out my store, dude, on eBay, because I sell some of the XF parts. Or I've been trying to, at least, because I'm not sure what breaks or what stuff I can sell on it, and what's good profit. That's really good you have one, though. For sure. Been reliable. I tackled all of its weak points, so I don't gotta worry. That was their downfall, but if you can work on your own car, you're good. Yeah, I'd been telling me about putting them aluminum parts, yeah. Also sending it out to be tuned. Ah, there you go. So you can get a squeeze another second or two out that motor. Because, dude, that freaking XFR, man, is absolutely amazing. So, guys, alright, let's see. The last time I went live was, yikes, April 3rd, 2025. Look at that. I looked like a homeless man. I looked like a freaking homeless man. No way. 4 minutes on the freaking starting screen? Look at that. Oh god. Who is that guy? Jesus Christ. Look at that, man. Dude looks homeless. My god, man. I had no clue that I was that bad before. Damn, that's actually wild. The freaking beard even looks a little different, slightly. Oh, overgrown as hell. Damn. And then the last, official stream, February 10th, 2025. And of course, it's unlisted. Late night shenanigans, February 7th, February 6th. Damn, what a short comeback, dude. I really said, guess who's back? And I came for a day and then I dipped. What an asshole, man. And then I did Time to Catch Up. Oh, on the same day, but it must have cut out. Huh, let's see. Very much so. They made the cooling system plastic. Yeah. Dude, that plastic was such a horrible mistake. It was freaking, pathetic. For a supercharged engine to be plastic is actually ridiculous. Because I think the S-Type R had metal components in their cooling system, not plastic. So the fact the newer model, the XFR, had plastic is actually insane. I can't believe that. Yeah, wow, look at that. That haircut is not it. So the whole stream I basically played Rush Rate, no, what's it called? That new game. What's it called? Auto Legends. There it is. Look at that. God damn. Buddy looked like he was on the verge of being homeless. God damn. Yeah, I think I'm never letting my hair grow out that long again, because that's actually insane. I think that's how long it was when you came to visit Wilson. That's actually wild. Wow. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, and then now it's today. Who's up? What did you guys think of the thumbnail? Does it look good? Because I saw it and I'm like, that's a pretty dope thumbnail. So I just decided to keep it. Yeah, to me that looks like a badass thumbnail. My microphone and all that. That shit's tight. I mean, of course y'all have seen it, but it looks even doper on like my profile. That's awesome. Plastic heats up and it cracks and you're left with no coolant. You have a big puddle on the floor. You got a bunch of plastic pieces on the floor, man. Absolutely ridiculous. I freaking hate that shit, man. The worst engineering idea ever. You said, what made you go for that car? Very good choice, by the way. I love cars that not everyone has. Way better than your average Mustangs, Camaros, and Chargers. Bingo. There you go, man. You're right, 100%. Let's keep looking. Let's check my analytics. Test X. Yeah, see, look at that. I just do test streams. Actually, I did come back 2024. Yeah, I came back for a little while. That's when I was doing multi-streaming. Because I remember for a while, I was multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. But I stopped. So I'm going to have to reinstall that software and do it again. Because that'd be really nice if I can keep doing that. And then like maybe like split the audio channel so one can get music for Twitch and then YouTube can get the Racing Rivals theme. Yeah, welcome back. There goes the fake comeback. Man, this time it better last. So far it's been for a good week, right? Wilson, I've been live daily for a good week. Well, not daily, but like as much as I can. For that exact reason, it's not what I like to call the cookie cutter cars or the Me Too cars. It's different and blends in with the daily driver. It's unexpected. No one sees it coming. A 4-door sedan that pulls up and next thing you know it blows your doors off. Bingo. That's the answer, man. You know it. It's almost time to leave again. Why did I say that? Oh, because I think at that point I was trying to transition you guys to Twitch, but that kind of failed. Oh, wait. I didn't share the stream over to Discord yet. Let me share it. Maybe Limp can tune in tonight. Maybe he can. Just like old times. I'm live on YouTube at everyone. Alright, there we go. Let me click out of this tab. It's getting annoying hearing my voice. There we go. But yeah, no one sees it coming. I don't think I'm on your Discord. I just downloaded it. Okay, sweet. Go ahead and get on Discord. Get on my Discord and then you can get updates for when I go live or whatever. How do I send the link to Discord? You just share it. You just, what's it called? Yeah, press share. Copy it, the link for the stream, and then just post it in the chat. But don't worry, because I got it. I've already shared it in the why am I starting to stutter again? See, it's funny. This happened as soon as I started going live again. It's weird. I'm not sure why I started stuttering, but I said I've already shared it in the announcements tab. So don't worry, it's all good. But if you want to share it to someone else personally, just click out of the chat on the X, and then with the share button, you know, the little arrow pointing like upwards, and then press copy link and then paste it wherever you want. And then the link to my Discord, I remember it by name. It's discord.gg/37. Oh, to him. Oh, the link to the Discord, not the stream. Hold on. Yeah. Cause I'm not sure, since they did an update to Discord, it's like all funky now. Hold on. Let me grab the invite link and then copy and paste it on the stream, so now you don't have to worry. Okay, here it is. I got it. I had to go into my Discord settings. There we go. It's 3F8KS7D. Back then, I used to know it off memory. I was like, oh, I know it. It's discord.gg/3F8SK7D. Something like that. But yeah, we got it in the chat. So I'm going to go ahead and pin that, actually. So now everybody can tune in, because that'd be pretty neat. Let's see. Of course, I'm my own top fan. It's ridiculous. It should be y'all. Let me pin that. Yeah, dude, but I can't wait to see the car, how it looks like. Oh, damn, I gotta sign into my own chat. Hold on, guys. Let me sign in. My face looks kind of weird, Wilson, because I shaved the mustache a bit. I trimmed it, so it's not hanging over my freaking lips. I'm gonna pin that. Pin message. There we go. There's the Discord. Hold on. I'm just gonna put it. Join the Discord. There we go. And then I'll pin that message instead, because I like that one better. So now they know what the context is, and they don't just see a random Discord link and go, what's that about, you know? I remember seeing it on, I think, the movie Bad Boys, ever since I fell in love with that car. Really? The Jaguar XF? Because those cars are honestly really freaking fancy, dude. I love them. They're pretty much a Lincoln LS, but on like steroids. Yeah, that's what they are. They're my car, but on steroids. Supercharged, modern. They've got a fancy interior, cozy interior. It's absolutely wild. I've sat in one before at the junkyard, and I'm like, wow, the freaking potential my car had. But of course, they had to shit the bed and ruin it, you know? Wow. I'm gonna put this on my Instagram story, because that's tough, man. All y'all came back. First stream back on YouTube. And the chat is already jumping. Man, that's beautiful. I'm gonna share the link actually on Instagram too. Share it, copy link. Put it right there. There you go, youtube.com. Alright, let's see. YouTube is your home. Dude, literally, man, that's what I'm saying, dude. I should have never left. It's because I hate YouTube, because I can't put music while streaming on YouTube. You know? That's what really bums me out. I can't play any music. Like here, if I play music, I'm gonna get a copyright strike, and if I hit 3 strikes, the whole channel's deleted. And then if I post on my other channels, like Edward Extras or 2X, I can get permaban, because that'll be called ban evasion. and then, you know, I'm not gonna be able to make another YouTube channel ever. I mean, I can, but if I get caught being the guy as the content creator, it's over, dude. It's fucked, man. So yeah, it's not gonna be a good look if I do that, you know? I'm gonna add it to my highlights because that's awesome, dude. Damn, now my Wi-Fi is bugging out. Let me get off my Wi-Fi real quick. Hopefully my hotspot doesn't glitch out. There we go. RNG Redline and just joined the server. Let's go, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Beautiful, man. Let's go. Man, I'm happy. Oh man, this is awesome, dude. I love YouTube, man. Dude, I'm so back. We got Harold back in here too, bro. Harold's an OG, man. Me and you met in like what, 2017, Harold? Jesus, man. My freaking loyal moderator. See, even after what, 7 years, you're still loyal, being a mod, doing your job. What a fucking guy, man. Everyone, clap for this dude. He's not even late. 30 minutes for my streams is early, because I normally live stream for like 2 to 3 hours on Twitch, so I've been up for a good while. Wow, dude. Wow, dude, I'm gonna take a picture of that too, man. All the OGs rolling in. All the OGs rolling in. Damn, man. Harold's the homie, man. That was difficult, lol. Wouldn't let me put in my phone number to join. Yeah, because I've got my Discord set up for that. I've got it set up like that for safety. So I don't get a bunch of fake emails and then people joining up and trying to, you know, spam my shit. Because I think once that happened, I think that happened once to Kobe. And then his ass got fucked. It happened to his Twitch chat, yeah. His chat was spammed, botted, and it was like a bunch of bots after and after saying shit. I'm like, uh-oh, it's not a good idea, you know? I was like, man, that's fucked. That's why we have spam protection turned on, all sorts of shit. Because I don't trust it, man, having it just open, you know? But alright, man, send in the pictures and let's see it. Because I want to see that Jag, dude. The interior, the exterior, all that good stuff. There we go. Fire emoji. But what should we do on the stream back? What do y'all want to do? Play a game or something? Cause I was gonna play this one scary game with Wilson on stream, but I think I'm gonna do that on Twitch. I just checked YouTube before I was about to hop on a game to play. Hell yeah, dude! But hey, that's good, man. I mean, at least you're here, you know? Cause there's people who check the YouTube and don't even click it, man. This gives me flashbacks of my prime days on freaking YouTube, man. What the hell did I click? Transform, fit to screen. There we go. But you know, this setup has to change. I'm not a big fan of how I like it. I'd like to ideally, I think I'm going to end up moving my face cam over to this display because I don't like it how it is right now. Or maybe put it like over here. Because like, how would you guys like it if it's like... No, it looks a little tacky, you know? I don't know, man. I'm very picky about my setup. Because I like how I have the lights. I just hate it when I'm like looking straight at the screen and my face has glare, you know? I think it'll look better if I had no glasses. But then it just... Because I can't see, you know, if I'm not wearing my glasses. So that'll be a bad idea. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do. Alright, RNG just sent the pictures. Let's see. Let's go ahead and hop on Discord. And let's check out those pictures. Because that's going to be sweet. Let's check out that Jag, man. Yeah, and then my mouse I think is broken. It's like when I click it once, it clicks twice. Or if I click, it doesn't click at all. So let's open up Discord and then I'll share my screen. Give me a second. Hold on, I'll reread the chat in a second. You said... There we go. There we go. Who else put fire? And then Lucky. Oh, that's Wilson's account. Or I think it is, yeah. So you said... Bring it from the other way? From like where monitor is? Okay, so should I flip it to the other monitor? It's because I've got my cameras from my house right there. Let me turn them off real quick. And then we'll just see, for example, to see how it looks like. Because I think it'll look better on a different monitor. Maybe. See, like, how's that? Honestly, that doesn't look too bad. Hold up. Harold, I think you're onto something. Dude, yo. That's actually a vibe. Dude, nah, this is actually kind of it. Isn't it? Oh, wow. That's actually pretty tight. If I upward it a bit more. Dude, oh, wow. I kind of like this. I just wish it was from the other angle. Yeah, because I do really like this. The only issue is I'd have to flip my... camera angle because I'm facing towards the like corner of the screen, if that makes sense. Yeah, a lot better. Because now I can like, when I'm starting, because my main display is right here, right in front of me. So the camera being in front of me, it looks weird with my glasses glaring and all that. Dude, yeah, that's actually the move. This looks a little worse. It'd look better if I wouldn't be showing my freaking table. Yeah, dude, that's really nice. Wow, dude. That's fucking tight. Wow. Yeah, I think that's the move from now on. Wow. So I'm gonna have to work out my setup. Maybe for off stream, I'll just keep that display turned off, or I might disconnect it and move it, because I don't want to show too much of a mess either, you know? This has to go, this has to go. I hate how y'all can see this pad I got, because my mouse is so old it like needs like friction to work. But temporarily I could switch mouses, because I do have another one. Yeah, and my teeth, you can barely see the gap I have, because on my left my teeth like is more crooked. On my right it's more smoother, but it doesn't look bad either way. Yeah, but that's the vibe. Okay, and then I could move this out of the way. That could move out of the way to make the room look a little cleaner. Simply even just scooting the camera. That's where it's all the way at the center. Yeah, but I don't know. I'd like it personally from like this angle. Kinda. Yeah, from that angle would be the best. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, to me, this is the angle. Except I'd need like a long... What's it called? Not a selfie stick, though, like... tripod. Yeah, like I'd need a big tripod. Because this would be perfect. But for now, fuck it. Let's just keep it here for now. Need a longer boom. What's a boom? But yeah, for now, let's keep it here. And then I'll work on moving it over to the right. Because I like this angle better. Showing the clean curtain. Showing the lights, you know. Because this side, it's got my monitor, my cameras. And of course, I'd like to see what's going on all around my house. 24/7, so I like keeping the cameras, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna maybe set up a bunch of books, stack them on top of one another, and make a little homemade tripod. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and do that. So, alright, chat, let's go ahead and check out this Discord, man. 'Cause this is lit, dude. I have not seen one picture yet. Let's take a look, man. Let's take a look. Let's see. Wow, man, that fucker's clean. I like the bigger bumper grills they got on the XFR. God damn, man. I'm wondering how much it costed him, because those XFRs are not cheap, dude. Those cost minimum 10 grand for a high mileage beat up one. But look at that. See, the freaking shifter goes up, the vents go up. It's really fancy, dude. That's like peak 2010s luxury that still goes on to the modern day. Wow. The R version. Look at that. The supercharged rims. Damn, son. Damn. Wow. RNG, I'm curious. Can you swap headlights from the 2011 facelift or no? Or the 2012? Because I know the first gen XFR was 09 to 2011. Can you put 2012 to 2015 lights on it or no? Because I think you have to swap hoods and then the headlights, of course, right? I think the fenders are the same. Or they should be, is what I'm assuming. There's the XFR, and there's the Buick, and then there's the Scion I saw. There it is. The Scion XB, man. That car brings back memories from racing rivals. Yeah, you gotta swap hoods too. Damn. That's what I thought. Yeah, fucking hell, that Buick is clean, man. Dude, I love that shit, man. That shit's beautiful, man. Oh, I meant to heart this one. Man, that's pretty, dude. Let's take a look at these. Wow. Those rims are insane. Those are 20s, right? Yeah, they're 20s. Probably, but you gotta swap hoods too, but I really like the bug eyes look more. Really. To me, I like the newer lights more. Cause to me they're more sleek and sharper, you know? But everyone has their own taste, you know? But it still looks really clean. That's fucking nuts, man. That angle is it, dude. I want an XFR so bad, but I'm broke as fuck, you know? God damn, man. This shit's clean. That's awesome. Thanks, bro. That collection car is crazy. What's your favorite thing about each car? I bet the XB is fun. The XFR is definitely the luxury mixed with performance, but all while blending in with the audience. The 1987 Buick Regal is my dream car, so gotta have it. And my 08 XB is my daily. I've had her forever. The most reliable car you can out. It's 500,000 miles. Bro. Damn. Damn. Well, that explains it. It's a Toyota, you know? That's what they're known for having dead reliable engines. Oh, wow. When you get the chance, dude, send a picture of your odometer. Cause that's fucking wild. I can't even believe that. 500,000 miles? Wow. Yeah, no, that freaking teabags his balls on my mom's Camry. My mom's Camry had like 320,000. This freaking Scion's like, ha, eat that, you know? Wow. The 500,000, what the hell? What are the tips for it lasting so long? What oil do you use for oil changes? Just basic maintenance. She does the rest herself. And 5W20 full synthetic. Wow. That's crazy. I'm hoping my Lexus can last even half of that. I'm sure it will. Just keep up on it. Yeah. Dude, if that was the Jaguar, the freaking Jaguar would be on its like 4th engine, its freaking 10th transmission, It's freaking 50 million set of tires. That's actually nuts. Wow. Wow, that's nuts, man. I can't believe that shit. And when you got the XB, how many miles did it have? Because I bet it had like 100,000. You probably put all those on. Good question, Wilson. Do you have rev clips of the Jag? That shit probably whines. Man, I love that supercharger whine. What I'd do if I had an XFR or a S-Type R with the supercharger is I'd keep my stock mufflers, make the engine quiet. No, make the quiet exhaust, but make the supercharger loud as hell. Make it whine like a motherfucker, so the whole area knows my shit's boosted. You know, that's why the Jag is only at 51K, and maybe come out only once a month. Yeah, fair enough, dude. I believe you, cause if I had the XFR, I'd make that my pavement princess. Wow. You said you got it at 35,000 miles? Yeah, you fucking killed it, man. What a score. Yeah, you nailed it. Got it from the owner of the Toyota dealer. Damn. Who would have thought? Wait, RNG, you've been with me since my racing rivals days, right? I think so, man. If so, you're a fucking OG as well. You've been following since I was like 16. Wow, yeah, dude. And dude, I have a question for you then. Why have you stayed so long? Why didn't you just say I'm gonna unsubscribe and leave? This guy's not consistent. He pretty much decided to fuck off from his whole community and leave us here to rot. Cause I honestly, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna apologize, dude. I just up and left like a fucking dad who just left their kids, man. And for that, I apologize. But I would love to be back. And this year, I promise, I will be back. Like Arnold said in the Terminator, man, I'll be back. Cause I really do miss streaming, dude. These past few months, I've had the itch like a crackhead, dude. I'm like, oh, I want to stream. Oh, I want to stream. But I just haven't found the chance. And nowadays, since, you know, life happens, you know, I'm bored. I got work. Well, not really work, but I sell parts, and then I've got nothing to do for like 6 hours. So instead of, you know, jerking the hammer, I said, why not go live, you know? See who's still here, have fun, make some new family members here, meet us, chat up about cars or whatnot, and, you know, have a sweet old time, make some good content for you guys. Sheesh, you know it was taken care of then, yes sir. What you do, hold on, what you do, got work to afford such a crazy lineup? Yeah, that's the best question here. Does RNG know we was on the same squad on RR? Were we? I don't remember. Cause we were on Pigpen's team, Harold, for a while, remember? We were both on High Rollers, dude. One of these days, I'm gonna call Pigpen on stream. I'm gonna call Pigpen again, just to see what he thinks about me snaking everyone, cause I'm such a snake, dude. He told me on one of my streams in 2020 that I should carry the torch of the Racing Rivals community, man. And I blew it. I absolutely blew it, man. And for that, I don't take any sympathy, man. I fucked it, and me personally, dude, I'm a freaking piece of shit for that. Yeah, dude, I was nervous, but you said, because we're all like family, man, who cares if we don't get on here much? It's like two best friends that only hang out once a year. Oh, man. That warms my heart, dude. Wow. What a fucking legend, man. Yeah, well, I guess so, man. Because I left personally at the time because I wasn't feeling so good. 2024. If y'all don't know, I got diagnosed with a gut disorder, irritable bowel disease, specifically ulcerative colitis. So I can't really go out, you know. I'm always going to the freaking restroom, you know, a lot throughout the day. I've got bowel urgency. It sucks, man. It's one hell of a freaking sickness, man. But I've been trying to fix it via diets, you know, medicine. Even at one point, I was taking like steroids, like self injections, and that shit sucked. I had to like prime my skin with alcohol, pinch it, and then poke it, and that shit hurt, dude. When I first did it, I was scared. I was like, oh hell, and I'm gonna poke myself like a freaking crackhead. But that medicine did no effect on me, so I stopped taking it, and now I'm still on the capsule medications, and that seems to work, but it's not perfect, you know. But now I'm feeling better mentally. I'm cured, you know. So it's time to get back to what I love, dude. Is doing stream. But damn, we were all on the same squad. Yeah, legit. When were we on the same squad? I don't remember. I'll never forget you being nervous as hell talking to Pigpen. Yeah, that was a throwback, dude. I remember that. My ass was like, yo, Pigpen, no, bro, I'm live. And he's like, oh, hey chat, you know? He was not nervous one bit. He's like, man, look at this newbie. This guy's never seen fame, you know? Because, dude, Pigpen experienced the real fame. He has. He got 100,000 subs in an era. Wait, no, he had like 58,000, but damn near 100K in an era when it was hard as hell to gain subscribers or a fan base in general, dude. And at that time, 50,000 was more like 10 million today. These days, to get a million, you can get it like this. Easy. Post a few TikToks, a few shorts, go live here and there, and boom, you're famous easily. But back in the day, shorts didn't exist, TikTok didn't exist, brain rot didn't exist, so it was hard to go viral in like a week, you know? But yeah, freaking Pigpen, man. I'm gonna have to send him a message one day if he doesn't mind being on stream, or like getting a phone call for like a few minutes, like maybe 10 to 15 minutes. We'll do a short segment with Pigpen. Yeah, man, that'd be nuts. Yeah, then we both left and made our own team. I think it was when wasn't it? Because I know for a while I had YouTube Mafia. It wasn't that one, right? And then I had, what's it called? I had another one. I had LNH Turfing, but that was way before I think I even did YouTube. That was me and my friend Hector. That we made that team. And then it's because during the Racing Rivals days, I don't really remember my teams. Then I joined Tuners for a while with a Z, Tuners. Yeah, I don't remember that much anymore. But I think we were, because I joined a lot of teams during that time. Yeah, LNH I was on. Oh, wow, really? Okay then. So it was that team. Wow. What a freaking throwback then. Because I thought it was a different one, but yeah. Wow, okay then. So I think that must have been 2018-ish era. 2019. Because that was done at a very, very early era. It's where you met me, I think so. I think I met you from Tuners. Because I could have sworn I met you from Tuners. And then from Tuners we went to Pigpen. And then from there we must have made our own team. I'll never forget Rivals Warriors. Remember that team, dude? What a throwback that team was, man. Rivals Warriors was where it's at, man. That shit was goated. Yeah, I think it was Tuners. Yeah, it had to be Tuners. 100,000%. Because I don't think it was the LNH. Because that was like 2017. I was getting cars left and right. Yeah. I wish I would have pushed Turf back in those days. Yeah, then the cheaters came. The freaking self-crushers, huh? Those motherfreakers, man. They were on constantly racing themselves, crushing their own cars, getting all the crush points. My thing is, I'm wondering how they fixed that. Because I know one update, they had a patch where they fixed it. I think they were doing it via IP addresses. Because, you know, your internet has an IP address. And then when you join with multiple devices, they'll see you're on the same IP address, and then, you know, I bet ban that IP if you self-crush multiple times. Yeah, they would ghost win too. They'd log on, race, and then like pinks you, I think, and then force close the app. I think shut down their phone and then get back on the game, and then it'd show up as them winning. Yeah, I'll never forget those days, man. Those fucking cheaters, dude. They were absolutely on one. Big time. Big time. I remember the ghost shifters. They'd double press the shift button, like it'll like glitch out. Go to the next shift and give them mad power. The car would like have NOS basically and just I lost fast cars to turf in that ish. Yeah, oh yeah, I bet, man. A lot of people did. They were like, man, fuck ghost shifting. This is some bullshit. And they're all attacking, what's his name? Daniel Powell. Do you remember him? They're like, Daniel, what the hell is this shit, man? We're all losing cars. This turf, I'm not turfing until it gets fixed or blah blah blah. Man, it was a crazy drama. I miss Racing Rivals so bad, dude. God damn. That was one hell of a toxic fan base, but boy was the game fun, man. That game was so fucking fun, dude. Yeah, that was close to the end. Yep. And then when they came out with, what's it called? Yeah, VGU Sesko. Me and him were cool, but then he like, I'm not sure what I did. Cause I at this point, I forgot what I did, man. But then he has beef with me now, we have drama. I don't have it on my end, you know, I'm just saying, but... And then he got mad at me for something I said or I did, I think. And then he like unfriended me. He started to ignore me. And I was like, okay, fuck it. I mean, it is what it is, you know. You can think what you want. I know what I did at the end of the day. I'm not a piece of shit. It is what it is. I remember him and I'm still cool with him. Really? One of these days, tell him to get on my stream. That'd be sweet. He tried that new same game RR2. He don't like it either. Yeah, me either. The Rush Racing 2 game, I remember. When it came out February 2020. It's gonna be 2 years, no, 6 years when it came out now. That's wild. It's gone on for half a decade. Longer than Racing Rivals did. Yeah, that trash. I mean, in the game's defense, when it first came out, it was really fun. But after a while, it got really boring until it just wasn't playable. And then all the updates they did, they made mobile servers separate from PC servers. So now if I logged on, I can't play with you guys. Because now it's like console locked, basically. So it sucks, you know? Yeah, I want the old RR back, dude. If it were to come back tomorrow, I'd be completely fine. I'd be extremely happy, dude. But sadly, that might not be the case, man. I think it might never come back. There was this one YouTuber who was gonna bring it back, I think. He had this source code and everything, but it never came back. It failed, to me, specifically it failed because of all the cheaters, bro. I think that's why it failed. Because of all the self-crushers, all the farmers. I think that's why it failed. And then also, let's not forget, to buy gems, to buy in-game RRC, that shit costed like $100 for what? 1 million? That was not worth it. The freaking farmers, the freaking farmers sliced it a quarter of the price. I think that by the end of their shutdown, they made mills worth like a freaking dollar, dude. So $1 to buy a mills from a Indonesian farmer versus paying $100 to glue to get 1 million. It's an obvious answer. Even if I got scammed, I wouldn't mind throwing away a dollar or two to get $1,000,000 in game, you know? So that's why it failed, because the farmers were like killing the economy, self crushers were killing turf. It was all one big mess. Then the ghost shifters, the ghost racers would force close the app and then win your car when they'd log back on. It was a freaking shit show. That's why they shut down. Then the freaking, what's it called? The freaking coders. We got Daniel Powell over here. Wilson. I blame Daniel for the thought of even closing the OG garage and then naming it Legacy Garage. That update for 7.0 made 0 sense. What I would have done is re-evaluated the prices for RRC gems and then like gone OD for the self crushers and all that. And that would have maybe fixed it or made it last a little longer. Cause what they needed was a better revenue stream, or maybe cut down the office on employees, you know? They had too much costs and they couldn't pay them all, I guess, you know? They was money hungry because of devs and cheaters, yeah. How was Original the best game yet? And the one that failed, yeah. Cause dude, CSR 2 sucks. CSR 2 fucking sucks. I've tried getting into it, but I just can't get into it whatsoever, dude. It's so boring. I like CSR 1 way more than I like CSR 2, if I'm being honest. CSR 2 is fucking trash. I'm probably never playing that game again. Never again. I blame Fortnite and Call of Duty for games becoming greedy. Yeah, actually, yeah, that I agree. 100%. Fortnite with their microtransactions, skins, and what's it called? The Battle Pass, and all sorts of other things they add, you know, it's crazy, dude. March 31st, 2019 is when we lost RR, yeah. Oh yeah, soon we're getting GTA 6. Hopefully. If they don't delay it another freaking 4 years, man, because that's ridiculous. Because by this time it would have been out. Hold on. I'm going to look it up. Original GTA 6 release date. Yeah, that shit would have been out by now. GTA 6 was originally targeted for a fall 2025 release, as it announced in late 2023. Yeah, that's freaking pathetic, man. Now it's rescheduled for May. That's pathetic, dude. Fuck off. But hopefully it comes out. Alright, Edward, I'm off to the world. If you're still alive in 2 hours, I'll be here. If not, y'all have a good night. Alright, Wilson. Thanks for stopping by, man. If so, I'll still be here. But sadly, I think I won't be live in 2 hours. I think by then I'm going to be off so I can go to sleep. Yeah, because it'll be 10:30. So yeah. Alright, Wilson. See ya, man. Yeah, good night, like RNG says, dude. Yeah. Man, I wish we had the game by now. I'd love to play GTA 6, you know? Now we got 4 more months until we get GTA 6. It's January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, 4 more months, dude. 120 days left until Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out. Wow. What do you think it's gonna be like, guys? Will watch it be like just trash? It sucks like a freaking bottle of shit, you know? I really hope not, but who knows? I mean, it might be good. Which color do you have for your Jaguar interior? What color is it, the interior? I think you had a video of it, yeah, because you showed the shifter going up, the little turn shifter. It might have been this video, yeah. You have the... Is that the black interior? Or the brown? Cause I've got a Jaguar part on my eBay store right now. Funny enough. Hopefully it is good, but GTA 5 is gonna be hard to beat. Yeah, by a long shot, dude. GTA 5 is honestly really good. I love it. The car customization, the driving, the map, not so much, but the storyline is amazing. Ah, you're full black. Okay, because I've got the center console armrest, but it's for I think a brown interior. So of course it's not gonna look good on yours. But dude, what a fucking steal then. All black interior? That's freaking like elite. That's up there though. Red is of course also elite. But black is like fighting for that number one spot with red. Wow. Dude, what parts break a lot on the Jaguar XF? And what's expensive? I'm curious. For the newer XFs, to change out the headlights, do you have to like program them or no? Because I bet you know more about the XF than I do. Coolant system and the coupler, main issues. Okay. Yeah, cause I want to add more Jaguar stuff to my eBay store. Like what parts on the inside break a lot? The dash vents I know are pretty interesting because they like move up and down with the motor. The climate control module, the unit on the dash you press to set your temperature, those aren't worth much on eBay, so I can't really pull those. You could just sell the upgrade kit, but the thing is to find them at the junkyard, because I can't find those. Look, for example, Jaguar XF, aluminum cooling. Aluminum coolant parts. If they're worth brand new. Let's see. You mean? Oh yeah, dude. That's not a bad idea. That's not a good idea. I meant to say. If they're worth $60 with shipping, free shipping, that's not worth it. Pulling it at the junkyard. Oh wait, no. 290 for the full kit. 340 for the full kit. 240, 299. Maybe if I can find them at the junkyard then, it wouldn't be a bad idea to sell them all for like 150. But to ship this puppy, this bad boy right here, look at this. This long piece is gonna be tough. This long piece right here is gonna be tough. Cause that's gonna take up a lot of box space and then make the shipping expensive. Dude, Clinton Vanden, CV, he's back. Dude, what's going on, man? Long time no see. Holy shit. What happened with you, man? How have you been? Oh, you pulling them out the yard? Well then, yeah, bro. The vents, the interior chin pieces, the hood vents. Oh, the hood vents, that's right. The top roof rail trims. The headlights, tail, corners, rotate. I'm gonna look into that real quick then. Jaguar XF. I never thought about the hood vent. They have hood vents? Factory. Oh shit. That's worth a lot of money. Okay. I'm gonna put that on my list. Oh wow, since when did the XFR have a hood vent? I'm gonna look up, for example, 2009 Jaguar XFR hood vent. I had no clue it had a vent. Like factory? OEM out the dealership? It looks pretty factory to me. Supercharged. 2009 Jaguar XFR. Let's take a look. Oh, they do have hood vents. Dude, no. No. What? How do they have hood vents? How did I never know that? How the fuck did those pieces of crap have hood vents? Wow, okay, that's something new I just learned today. Then I'm gonna start pulling that. I went on a break from music. Oh shit. Oh yeah, you gotta pull the whole top of the motor out pretty much to do that job of the cooling system. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing that. If you are only wanting to install little stuff, once you figure out how to ship out the bigger stuff, you have more options. Yeah, exactly. Because I'd love to ship out like doors and hoods and stuff like that. Because right now, shipping, small stuff does get a little annoying. The biggest I ship right now is the headlights. That's all. Yeah, but I had no clue they had hood vents. That's something new to me today that I just learned. I had no clue, zero clue. And yeah, factory hood vents to try and keep the motor inside cool. Yeah, wow. And I'm assuming they're not hard to change, huh? They're just clips, right? Or is it like bolted on? If so, it doesn't matter, cause I've got the tools anyway. Wow, that's really cool. Yeah, now I see them. I can't believe I never noticed it before. The freaking vents up there. That's wild. Wow. And then this here is the base model, cause of course no hood vents. And then the front bumper has the trims, and on the XFR it's just one big hole for more air to walk in. They sell carbon fiber head vents too, which if you find those are very expensive. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for those. So I'm gonna put that on my list, cause there was a Jaguar XF at the junkyard not too long ago, and I was gonna look at it, but I had no clue what to pull, Junkyard sourcing. Here it is. Let's add it to my list. Are they the same for all years, like the XFR, the hood vents? Do 2010 XFR hood vents fit the 2015 ones? I'm not sure if that changes much, cause that's really cool. If not, I'll do my own research. 2010 Jaguar XFR hood vent. I believe the hood vents are all the same. Okay, perfect. Yeah, because I see some right now, but the fitments show up for like newer Jaguars. Man, I'm already getting tired. Fuck. It happens every time I go live, I start getting tired. Yeah, dude, it's not even showing up. No one sells them. They sell aftermarket ones, but not OEM ones. Oh, so they all are the same. They're the same as far back as 2010 to 2019. Okay, that's not bad. Yeah. Look at these listings. They all show up the exact same. What a parts bin, huh? Jaguar really reused the same parts. Look, for 2010 to 2019, Jaguar XJ, XE, XF, and then the F-Pace. Alright then, that's my deal. Those are the ones you're talking about. Carbon fiber ones. Not bad. $200, $600. Wow. Jesus, man. Okay, I'm gonna buy that for sure. So they fit all model years. That's great. Are you in any of the Facebook groups for the Jaguar XF? If so, I'm gonna have to join them. Cause I'm in some, but like, they're all from like the UK, and they don't make much sense if I'm being honest. People out there in Britain are kind of confusing. No offense if my chat has a few Brits and they're like, hey, what the fuck is this wanker saying? You're in a few? Yeah. Huh. Yeah, well, okay, that's good enough. What about the headlights? They're kind of worth a little bit. Jaguar XF headlights. I think they did the facelift in 2012. Yeah, 2012. Damn, that's a good price to resell out. I should start pulling the headlights. Yeah, dude. Look at that. They flip for 200 bucks, 240, and for the set they're 500. Yeah, dude, I think next time that I go to the junkyard, I'm pulling a set of headlights. How do you tell between the halogen and the HIDs? Is there a way to tell? And yeah, the following is mainly all freaking British guys. Exactly. And that is their car. Yep, I knew it, man. It's a bunch of freaking guys from, like, overseas. And it's kind of annoying because, like, they're like, oh, we need the right-hand drive model parts. I'm like, those don't exist in the US, you know? I had to figure out everything on my own for that car. Gotta head to bed, bro. Alright, Harold. Thanks for stopping by, though, man. Because you're a fucking real one, dude. The thing is, man, I'm gonna start going live here more often, so make sure to keep on your noties and stay tuned, bro, because it's gonna be one hell of a road to get remonetized. Because I want to make money off of this channel again. And no, I'm not gonna become greedy and say, oh, I'm doing it for the money. I genuinely miss the streaming, but the money would be neat. However, I think to get it remonetized won't be that tough. If I stream every single day for like maybe 2 months, I think I'll be able to nail it. I think so. If I went live every day for like 4 hours, easily, I'll nail it. I think when I did it in 2019 or 2020, I nailed it pretty quickly because I'd go live every single day. So trust me, it's possible. It's just, you know, I have to keep going at it. If not, ain't shit gonna happen and I'm gonna be stuck with a dead channel, kinda, in a sense. But hey, we'll see, man, because I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome. I don't know, I think only really can tell my lights themselves. Shit. Because I'm wondering how I can tell. Oh, I just clicked out of the tab. No. Hold on. Let's see, history. Let's get back to that tab. Racing Rivals theme song. Let's keep that playing. Because I kind of like that theme going. You know what? Let's play the OG theme. Let's play that theme song, man. Let's play the OG. Let's play it on loop. Nah, I kind of don't like this theme song. It's kind of too old school for me. It's kind of too old school. You know what? Let's do it with no music. Fuck the music, man. Maybe if the vibe feels a bit off, I'll bring back the music. But for now, let's just chill like this. Let's go to my browser and look up how we can tell the difference. Because there has to be a way. There has to be a way. How to tell the difference between fireworks and gunshots. How to tell the difference between halogen and HID Jaguar XF headlights. Check for the warm-up delay HID versus instant on halogen. Inspect for a wider, bluer light HID compared to yellow halogen. And look for D1S or xenon labeling on the housing. Or feel for a heavy ballast under the unit. Well, that doesn't help. Help me understand my headlight spec. The main beam is HID xenon, high beam is halogen. Some people refer to their XF as bi-xenon, but I'm not sure what they're referring to. Yeah, 'cause there has to be a halogen model, I think. No way they just dipped the halogen model and went all HID for that year. Good question. What is bi-xenon? I think that's when one uses halogen and bi-xenon uses a single. Bi-xenon headlights use a single xenon HID bulb in a projector housing to produce both low and high beams, switching them between them mechanically with a movable shutter or shield inside the projector that either blocks or unblocks the light. Interesting. But that's AI, so I kind of don't trust it. What is a bi-xenon headlight? Oh yeah, my Regal has those damn HID lights. They literally warm up. They flicker on off until they warm up. Yeah, that's HIDs for you. Bingo. Those are HIDs for you. So a bi-xenon's interesting. They use the same projector to reflect out the light. What are xenon lights? There are many different types of headlights, from halogen to LED. Hold on. These are bi-xenons then. So what are exactly bi-xenon lights, and why do drivers use them? We all have to remember that xenon bulbs are extremely bright. In fact, they can blind other drivers ahead of you or oncoming traffic. If not installed properly, then... Well, that doesn't really explain, but I mean, I guess AI did it pretty good. Yeah. So it's set up by the projector module. This has the advantage that only use one ballast. That means that two what? That means that two light distributions with a large luminous flux are realized within the smallest installation space. Yeah, see, look at that. That's one complicated assembly. Look at that. Jesus. It's freaking wild. That's bright as fuck. With that, there's no excuses that, oh, I didn't see you coming. That shit's bright. Oh, look, that's normal HID, and that's like the freaking high beams turned on. That is crazy. You said, man, the XF has a lot of really cool features. A lot of people don't know about either. Oh, yeah, I bet, dude. The freaking Lincoln had a lot of cool features, but I bet the Jaguar is like 10 times crazier, man. The Jaguar, one thing I love about the XF is how it's got privacy covers. Those, oh my god. It's got privacy covers all along the rear, so you know, if you want to do some crazy shit, you can put up the privacy covers. And that to me is crazy. That to me is insane, man. But yeah, I'm not sure how to tell. Did they even come with halogen assemblies? Let's check Charm. Let's see if that website says anything about the XF headlights. Let's check 09. For example, 4.2, the base model. And then lighting and horns. Headlamp. See, it doesn't specify if they came with halogens or HIDs. And then there's no way to tell really, because they all look damn near identical. So fuck, man. Yeah, the pop-up privacy shade. Yeah, dude, I love that, man. How is it even installed? Because I'd assume they have like a whole separate cubby inside of the rear windshield area, no? And then when you put them all the way down to like let in sunlight, how's that look? Because I bet that's a little wonky. Or like, does it secretly tuck in? Because that's pretty crazy. That's like tight as hell. I'd love to, what's it called? Modify that in the Lincoln if it's possible, but I don't think so. It folds up completely unseen. Wow. Yeah, no, that's freaking neat. That is really fancy. I love that, man. My group chat's going nuts. The Lincoln group chat talking about freaking rims, burnouts, gas mileage, videos of it driving, the no cats. Jesus. All right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna play the music again, cause why not? Racing Rivals. So your Jaguar has that, right? The privacy screen. Did they all come with them, or was it on the higher trim levels? Cause that's what I'm wondering. What the hell? Yeah, done. That's probably for the theme thingy, whatever. That's funny. Funny. It's cool how I got no ad here. I got no ad on this one. I think almost every XF has it. That makes sense. At least the supercharged ones. Yeah. Yours has to have a backup camera, right? Or no? Cause there's no way for an XF those had no backup cameras. They had to have them. I knew it. Okay, yeah, dude, that's freaking badass. That shit's awesome. Yeah, but look at that. To pull the XF headlights, that's pretty interesting. You have to go. Hold on. What are the fender trims worth? I'm gonna look that up. Jaguar XF fender trim. It's not bad, but it's gonna make it tough when it comes to shipping. But I'll try and look into it. I'm wondering what the size is of them. Hold on, real quick. If your XF is in the garage, can you measure the fender trim for me? Or is it not the same for the XF compared to the XFR? Because I really want to get deep into the Jaguar XF, dude. Selling parts for those. Because that would be absolutely neat. Oh, they're like riveted, kinda. Wait, no. No, they have clips. Okay, that's good. Yeah, look, they have clips right here. They have clips, so that's good. So I can pop them right out at the yard. Okie dokie, it's not bad. So I'm gonna pull those fender trims. Fender trims. Yeah, it's at my garage, but I bet those would be a good item to sell, right? Exactly. Cool feature, the XFR has a separate battery for the security system, so even if the power to the car battery is cut or somehow compromised, the alarm will still sound. Wow. Yeah, see that I did not know about. Because to be honest, about the XF, I know damn near nothing. I know more about the Lincoln LS and the Jaguar S-Type, but the XF is like new to me, new territory, you know? But I would like to learn, because I'd want one someday. I'd like a 2012 to 2015. I think more so a 2015. And also a question, what's the difference between the XFR and the later XFRS? Because there's an XFRS that came out, I think, 2014 or 2015, somewhere around there. But around the same gen as yours. Because it's like XFR, but it's like with an extra S. So what the hell does the S stand for? Sport? Is it more aggressive? Is it tuned better? Because I've heard of those and I'm like, huh, XFRS? What the hell is that? You know? So I'd like to learn what's the difference. But so far, to pull the headlights, it's pretty easy. You disconnect this and that, whatever, the plugs, and then you just pull. Yeah, just a little more tuned and a different body kit. Okay. Interesting, yeah. Cause look, for example, let's look it up so I can learn and see like physical pictures. Let's look, for example, 2010 Jaguar XFR, and then on a different tab, let's look up 2000. I think 2015 it was Jaguar XFR. There it is, XFRS. Oh yeah, that has a different front bumper. You can tell. You can tell from the bumper already. Yeah, look at that. The bumper is different. Dude, the freaking wagon, I'm not that big of a fan of it. Yeah, the bumper, a big difference. Yeah, this has more like the first gen Pinnings. The XFRS has a different grille too, kinda. It looks like it. That's an XFRS? What the hell? That looks like a normal XFR. Kinda. Oh no, it doesn't. The front bumper, what's it called? The like arrow things are different. Not worth the price gap. Car will report only when in the crash how fast you are traveling. Oh really? How far the brake and gas pedal was pressed at the time. If the driver and passenger were not. Damn. So the car's a snitch, is what you're saying. Damn. So it'll snitch to you in the freaking module. That's tough. That's actually funny as hell. Wow, what a snitch, huh? But I mean, I guess, you know, for safety measures, that's fucking pathetic, man. What about the 2012 XFR? I'm wondering what changed with that. Because they did the newer headlights. Or did the XFR not exist for that model year? See? That looks just like the XFRS though. So what's the deal? Hell, I thought it was raining. If it detects an accident, it will cut the fuel off. Okay, yeah. My Lincoln has that same feature. Yeah, it's got the fuel pump cutoff switch. It's called the inertia switch. If it senses like a heavy hit, it'll cut the fuel pumps off. Yeah, that's a neat feature that I like. But yeah, like what the fuck's the difference? Because to me it looks the exact freaking same. The fenders look identical. That's the base model. That's the XFR. That's a base model. Here's the XFR with the hood vents. Yeah, see, now I see them. That's funny how I never noticed them before. Now, until you mentioned it to me. Dude, I'd love these rims. These rims to me look badass. I freaking love those, man. Yeah, so to change over headlights, you'd most likely have to swap hoods over, and the bumper, and I think the grille, if they're any different. Man, to me that shit just looks badass. Freaking love this car. This angle is sweet, with the little LED strip going along the edge, man. And those are the same rims yours has. The side skirts do look a little interesting. Oh, okay. That's the XFRS. So the S model has a trunk spoiler. 2012 XFR. See, from this angle, it looks like a Ford Fusion. It's crazy, man. They really copied Ford. I mean, they are Ford. They were owned by Ford at one point, but they like copied each other's homework. Word for word, man. I'm wondering what the steering wheel controls are worth. Go look that up. Check what it's Oh. What about the push to start button? Cause those are push start, right? Or no? Ooh, they're worth pretty good money. The steering wheel buttons. Ooh, I might start pulling those. That's a pretty good score. $40 per side. Wow. Okay. Yeah, dude, I like that. That's really fancy. The steering wheel itself is worth about $100, $96, plus $25 for shipping. Yeah, dude, what a badass car though. But I'm gonna keep doing some homework on the freaking headlights, because I'm wondering how to tell between HID or halogen, because there's really no way to tell. It just says, oh, they're xenon HID, but I can't tell by just looking at it, you know, unless if there's a forum page. Oh, okay, hold on. Ah, I've already checked this forum. Wait, no, I haven't. HID is xenon. You can tell by the look, by looking inside and lack of manual headlamp adjustment. Switches indicate xenon. Interesting. So, okay. Push start button pulses with a red light when you open the door. Fun fact is red lights because the same heartbeat of the Jaguar. Wow. It beats as the same as the heart of the Jaguar. Okay, I'm wondering how much that's worth. Jaguar XF. Push start. Oh, that ain't worth shit. Yeah, I'm not pulling that. Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I'm not pulling that button. It's worth like 20 bucks, 30. And then they'll probably charge a lot at the junkyard. Yeah, bummer. And then I think for that, you'd have to code it into the car, no? Or get it modified. Because that might interfere with the PATS system, wouldn't it? Is there a way to test the shifter outside the car? Cause those are worth big fucking money, dude. I've seen them on eBay. They go for like fucking 500 bucks. The whole shifter assembly with the parking brake lever, the shifter, PRNDS, and that whole thing, dude. That shit, I'd love to pull those. If so, I'll pull it right now. There's a Jaguar XF at one of my junkyards, and that's actually a steal. If I can pull those. Oh, the push start is on the ignition. It's on the shifter assembly. I thought it was on the dash. See, dude? That goes to show you how much I don't know about these Jaguars. Oh, wow. Yeah, cause I'd love to pull this part, dude. Cause this is like big, big, big money. Yeah, that's crazy. This, I bet I could buy it for cheap at the junkyard and then sell it pretty quickly. Wow. It's like built into the center console. What a cool assembly. And it doesn't look too tough to pull or anything. It's just a bunch of clips and bolts from what I see. However, is it the same for all makes and models? Because I see there's a listing here for the 2012 to 2015 XF. And then the one for the 09 to 2011 one isn't showing up yet. I'm wondering if they're different. They might be. Maybe. Could be. That's how it be, man. Let's see. God damn, shit's fancy. There they are, the different versions. Oh, so you've had more before. Oh yeah, so you'll know a lot about this car. Oh, interesting. But see, that version doesn't have the hood vents or the different front bumper. Now that's fucking trippy. Those look like base models. How does that make any sense? Yeah. Huh. So they were all the XFR. Wow, okay. Wait, from '09, I thought the XFR started in 2008. Because during that time, they would use the 4.2 liter. Yeah, dude, I've got my Jaguar facts all fucked up. Because I thought the 5.0 came out like 2010. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, dude, that fucks my head a lot. Now I have no clue what it is. Wow. Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. Interesting, so I'm gonna have to do some more homework. Because I'd love to sell Jaguar XF parts. So far, I think I'm gonna pull the bumper trims too. Yeah. Jaguar XF bumper trim. Because I think that's good money. Damn, I mean, kinda. Nah, fuck that. That is way too cheap to flip and resell. It's worth 25 bucks, not including shipping. With shipping, it'll be like 35. Yeah, it's not a good idea to pull. I'm not pulling that. But for sure, I think I'm gonna pull a headlight. That's what I am pulling. Cause that really flip out to be nice, to be a good flip for profit. The grill itself is freaking expensive. 300 bucks for a 2016 to 2020 grill. Wow. What makes them so expensive? Is it because they're massive? Because they are absolutely massive. But god damn. Is that with shipping or without shipping? Shipping it'll cost. I think it's free shipping. Hold on. Oh wow, free shipping. Okay. Wow. That's freaking pricey. What a good stream though. I'm starting to learn a lot here. Wow. Yeah. So hold on. We can verify with Charm. 2009. Yeah, dude, you're right. 2009. Oh, they came with a supercharged 4.2. That's what it was. Yeah, they were supercharged, but they had the S-type drivetrain. That's what it was. They were 5.0s in 2011-ish. Yeah, that's why I was like, no way they had the 5.0. Because those earlier models had the 4.2 supercharged. That's what it was. Yeah, because here it is. You can see it through the website. The workshop manual website. Look at that. Jaguar in 2009 featured all these trims. The XF, the XJ, and the XK. And the XF came in two options. 4.2 supercharged or just the base 4.2 liter. Yeah, no wonder, because I did know it came supercharged, but not with the 5.0. Unless if someone threw a 5.0 in your engine bay, you know? Yeah, engine. Let's just see the access cover. Vehicles without supercharger. Yeah, look, see that one. That looks familiar. 100%, yeah. Wow, that's fucking clean, dude. I love it, man. But yeah, dude, I think I'm gonna end off the stream in like 30 minutes because I've been live for a good while, man. It's a good starter stream, but I will be going live around this time, not too late. Cause if I go live like now and I start the stream now, I'm gonna end it around like midnight, and I'm not trying to go to sleep at freaking midnight and f up my sleep schedule. You know, I'm trying to go to sleep early and wake up earlier, cause my sleep schedule has been fucked up this whole year, man. It's been really bad, like no joke. Yeah, the intake manifold. What a great website, dude. Oh, I freaking love Charm, dude. And then this shows the, what's it called? Jaguar. You can go to 08, and then that'll show the S-Type on there. Yeah, there it is. The S-Type. And by then, the X-Type was still there. Did they keep the X-Type in 2009? I think they discontinued it. Yeah, it was gone by then. By 2009, they like revamped their whole lineup, which is wild. They went XF, XJ, and XK. Trippy, huh? Who the fuck would have known? Too bad on YouTube I can't see who's on my stream. Because with Twitch I can. I can just I can hover above the people icon, and then it'll show me who's on. But on YouTube it's different. It's not going to show you. Let's see. The good old sound, man. Let's all see it on stream. Check it out. Oh shit, I closed out of the Discord. That's no biggie. We can reopen that. Let's see, Discord. Let's go to our hangout. Damn. Look at that shit, man. That Scion XB is pimped the fuck out. It's got a freaking, what's it called? A wrap on the side. Is that an eyeball? Yeah, that's an eyeball. I see tinted headlights. I see a windshield banner. God, that Regal is nice, man. Wasn't that one in Fast and Furious 4? I think it was. Dom was driving it to go steal the gas tanks, I think. Wow. That shit's an antique car at this point. It looks really nice. I think they even had it in Racing Rivals, yeah. But they had it under the GNX, the Buick Grand National, yeah. But it looked pretty similar. I think it's the same car, I'm not sure though. You'll know, because you actually own one. And then, is that a Mustang? Yeah, look at that. That's a Fox body right there. Oh, supercharged. God damn. Jesus, man. The Hyundai. That's a Veloster, right? Is that a... That's not a... No, that's not a Genesis, is it? Ah, the Grand National Experiment. Yeah, that's the one they had in Fast and Furious. What car is this? I know it's a Hyundai, but I forgot the model. It's not a BTR. Ah, that's what it is. I'm such an idiot. Because that one, they had it also in Racing Rivals. I also remember. Yeah, I'll never forget that. They had it in fucking Racing Rivals. That was a good car to own. What an awesome fleet, dude. I'm like Wilson. You have a great fleet, dude. Great cars, man. A great taste in cars you got there, man. Beautiful. Man. Did it hurt it? I think it's broken. Oh, there it is. Yeah, how clean is that? So your first car was the Scion, yeah? When did you buy it? At what age? Because you're turning 24 this year. Because I got my first car, the black Lincoln LS, when I was 20. Yeah, when I was 20 in 2022. That's when I got it. That bad boy that I had to send to the junkyard, sadly. Sucks that I had to junk it. God, dude, I still can't believe it. Y'all actually tuned in. You guys are loyal as hell. Because who the hell is even subbed to me still, you know? My parents are the ones who got it from the dealer. and then as soon as I could drive it, at 16, 17, I took it. Wow. So that was a while ago. Yeah, so that was when I was doing Racing Rivals content. Wow. You dead ass owned the XP Dragster in real life. Whoa. Because I remember, dude, Racing Rivals had a fucking dragster that sucked ass and would barely rev or whatnot. It was pretty pathetic. Well, never forget that stupid car, man. Fucking Scion XB dragster. What a fucking car, man. That car was a piece of shit, though. I used to freaking hate it, man. I think I never owned one either. I think I owned the I owned the Top Fuel dragster, but never the Scion XB. I think, yeah. The Top Fuel was a pile of junk. That one for sure was a pile of junk. That one sucked. But the XB, I'm not sure because I think I never got one. Oh, got a carbon fiber wing on it. Wow. Yeah, no, that fits the car like it was meant to be. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like that. It's dope. It's also got wind deflectors, I see. It looks really clean. Fucking Scion, man. 500,000 miles. You've driven across the country at this point with that. Because that's a lot of miles to go. Jesus. And which car did you get in chronological order? So you got the Scion first, and then you got which one next, and then next, and so on and so forth. Because I bet at this point you're just buying the XFs for fun, you know? Because you've said you've had 3 of them, so that's quite a lot. Oh man. Yeah, but for next stream, I'm gonna try and mount the camera on this side, like right here, cause that'd look pretty neat. Or actually, maybe. Oh, can I angle it? Maybe. Hold up. Maybe I can angle the fucking camera. No, I can't, cause I want to break the tripod. Yeah. Oh, that's so stupid. Cause if I could angle it. Yeah, no, I can't angle the camera. Damn. There it is, it just clicked back into place. But yeah, if I could angle it, I totally would. Cause like Harold said, the stream would look so much better if I had a different camera angle than I do now. Cause right now I freaking hate it. Right here it'll look great. And then I can look at the chat, and then I can do whatever, and then I can look to whatever, yeah, the chat through here, or the chat through here. It doesn't really matter. You said, oh man, I've been through a ton of cars. I flip cars on the side and it's good money. Oh, okay. So we're damn near in the same business. I'm selling car parts, and you're selling the whole car. That's tight, dude. You see, I'd like to do that eventually, but not like full time either, because I bet flipping is a pain in the ass, and you have to, you know, always be working on cars. So it's pretty much being a mechanic, and then some cars might be a lemon, some cars might be a good flip, you know. It's all a big risk. Let's see. Damn. How'd you do that? Is it like a wrap or like paint, or what is that? Yeah, no, that's fucking sick. That's damn near the Scion XB Dragster from the game. That shit's like modded out. Wow. Oh, you wrapped them. Yeah, that's tight, dude. Now that's what I have to do with mine. Like do a custom interior, although mine's a gray interior. And I would like it better if it was all black. But I don't know. I like the gray, but to do subtle touches like that, would be sweet. Cause I know for sure I want to wrap my roof black. Cause that'll look good. Man, I love freaking YouTube. I'm gonna totally start going live on here again. Because I don't regret it coming back. And then it'll actually be a good idea. So I can get my channel monetized again, you know? And then get my little fan base growing again. Because it's died a lot. Y'all probably remember back then, during my prime YouTube days, I'd have like, what, 30 people on the chat, dude? It was actually crazy. Yeah, like 30 or 40, right, guys? And then my chat would be like zooming from the people that were here. Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm gonna watch that video in a second. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's what I want to hear. Is that supercharger, man. I want to hear that shit. I want to hear that bad boy. Dude, that shit better whine like crazy. That shit better go view. I mean, you know, it's a oh, it's something else. Alright, let's see, hold on. Give me a second. That shit better be aggressive. Hold on. Oh, bro, what the fuck, man? Dude, I was not expecting that. I thought you were gonna show like the dashboard. This guy, I mean, of course. Dude, who doesn't get pulled over in their XFR? It's supercharged. It's got a lot of power. You cannot not take advantage of all that power, dude. Fucking cop. Did you end up getting a ticket for it? Of course they had to pull you over and stop your phone. Oh, also, what sound systems did the XFR come in? Because I know they had like their own custom Alpine, I think, right? Because it was Alpine, and then their basic. Oh, you got arrested that day. Uh-oh. For what? What the hell were you doing, man? Going like excessively over the speed limit? That's what it was. Wilkins. Bauer and Wilkins, yeah. Because I've seen Alpine super speeder. My god. Did you end up going to jail or what? Because that seemed pretty severe. Wow. Yeah, because if you got arrested, that's gotta be like criminal speeding right there. Fucking hell. Oh, man. How much time did you do? New law called super speeder. It's fucking pathetic, man. They don't let you have fun, huh? Yeah, let's search it up. Don't even tell me. That's fucking pathetic. Wow. They don't let you have fun with the Jag, man. Shaking my head. Alright. Super speeder law. Oh wow. Florida's super speeder law, effective July 1st, 2025, imposes severe penalties for extreme speeding, including a mandatory court appearances, up to 30 days in jail, and $500 plus fines for driving 50 miles or over. Yikes. The speed limit. Or 100 plus miles per hour. Dude, what the fuck? So you were going pretty damn fast. Second offenses can lead to 90 days in jail and license revocation for at least 6 months. Wow. Florida does not play around then. Wow. How fast were you going? Please don't be like 200. That is no joke, man. Speeding is no fucking joke, man. Wow. Because, I mean, you were minimum past 100 miles. And that's already going pretty fast. I can't imagine going more than that. Wow. Also, RNG, I'm curious. Back in the day, didn't you used to super chat to me? Cause I could have sworn you only 135. Only 135. Nah, dude, that's a lot, dude. Holy shit. Luckily you're okay though, man. And nothing else happened. Cause, fuck, man. Damn. Did you end up getting caught twice or once or? Cause god damn, going to jail over that stuff. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, you are super speeding, but god damn. That's insane. But yeah, I could have sworn back in the day you would send me super chats or whatnot. I'm gonna check. Cause man, I want my channel monetized again, dude. Big time. Cause I remember having it and just like it was badass, you know, to get ads, get the special features like members only or whatnot. Man, we'll see though. Because if I stream, for example, 3 hours times 30 days a week, that's how many hours? Yikes, that's 90. Fuck. How many hours do I need to stream daily to get 3,000 watch time hours? That's actually not that bad. To gain... Oh, but that's in a year of streaming. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Wow. Only 135. Told him I was just testing the car. Oh, wow. And after fixing it, he wasn't having it? Yeah, no. Fuck, dude. That sucks. I mean, to me, that would be a pretty valid excuse. I'd say, alright, fuck it. Go off with a warning, but you know, under the law, 135 is excessive, you know. Maybe if you were going like 80, maybe, you know, 70 maybe, he could have gave you a warning. But me personally, nah, you know what, fuck it, I'm on his side. Cause dude, that's excessive. That's way too much. And yeah, you did super chat, yeah, cause I do remember you sending a little bit. Yeah. Daily. How many hours do I need to stream daily in a month to get 3,000 hours of stream? Damn. I'd have to stream 10 hours a day to generate 3,000 watch time hours in a month. Dude, do you think I should do it at this point? If we have 5 concurrent viewers, 20 hours a day. Maybe we can do this. Cause RNG, who else do you still know from my YouTube days? Like, what in your mind should I do daily? That'll get viewers. Cause I really want to hustle this YouTube thing out again. Like, what should I do? Cause back then I had a purpose, you know, going live playing Rush Racing or Racing Rivals or, you know, Asphalt Street Storm. But these days we don't really have a game. I mean, yeah, I can hop on GTA 5, but that's a big niche to get into, and there's a lot of GTA 5 content creators. So, you know, it's gonna be a little tough to be doing that. So I'm not too sure about GTA content. Cause look, here's my idea. I don't want to be niche anymore like back in the day. Back then I was just Racing Rivals, just, you know, Asphalt, or just Rush Racing. These days I want to be more myself on stream, you know, and show more of me. Cause that's what I've noticed. Back then I'd just play the game and not really, you know, say about my life. But these days I want to be more open, you know, more of a broad appearance for viewers. I'd more so like to do stream segments. 30 minutes we'll do a game, 30 minutes we'll chat, and maybe for an hour we'll like go on Google and do a Google search, whatever, iceberg maybe, or a tier list or whatnot. That's what I'd like to do. And then I'll bring back my main channel and I'll start posting reels somehow, and then we'll grow that channel, and then we'll just grow it all. We all have passions for cars now, so maybe you can go car based and get more involved with the car scene and yourself, and also the gaming when you aren't out and about. That'd be a good idea then. Yeah, because I would like to look into more cars, because plus, you know, you're right, I could do a car segment looking up eBay car parts, and then just tell my viewers, hey, tell me your car, and then we'll look up car parts and look at the prices. Yeah, that'd be a good idea actually, to help my personal business on eBay, and I can grow that. And then for the next segment, we'll do a bit of gaming, we'll get off the car stuff. Yeah, and then we'll get on a game for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour. And then after that, we can just sit back and chat, you know, talk about my life, or we can talk about your guys' lives. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me write that down, cause I want to get back into going live, dude, cause I miss going on stream, dude. Let's make a new note. On air, or did it glitch, bro? Tell me in the chat, cause my stream just effed on my phone. Ah, we're good. Okay, we're good. You could go to the parts yard and pull the parts your chat needs. That would be a good idea too. That'd be a good idea too. But the thing is, I need a filmer for that. So I'd need to invite Wilson over, because me and him have gone to the yard. But that wouldn't be a bad idea actually. Yeah. Except, dude, fuck. That's my fear, man. I don't know. Ah, man. I'd love to do an IRL, but knowing my luck, my freaking data would crap out on me, you know? Fuck. That'd be more of a Twitch thing. Because if I do it on YouTube, someone in the background might be playing music, and then they'll get me copyrighted, bro. Shit. Yeah, because that'd be more so definitely for IRL. That'd be Twitch, bro. That'd be Twitch hands down. Yeah, but let me see. Livestream ideas. Car talk. Segment. eBay. Parts sourcing. And then gaming. Segment. And then just chat with viewers. Segment. Cause yeah, dude, if I did an IRL stream at the yard and someone just by chance had a loudspeaker and my stream got taken down for a copyright, that could turn into a strike, depending if the songwriter wants to put in a takedown, you know? So that'd be better on Twitch. Do you actually have me on Twitch? If not, you should, but I mean, I'm gonna duo stream anyway, so it shouldn't matter too much. Cause I'm gonna look into that software. You know what? Let's do it right now. Let's download duo streaming software. Can you still multi-stream for free on Stream Elements? Cause if you can, dude, we're doing that shit. Okay, perfect. Let's download that. SC Live. Stream Elements, the OBS plugin for live streams. Yeah, let's download that shit. Cause I want to multi-stream again, dude. I missed that. Yeah, cause that'd be a banger of an idea. Going to the junkyard and doing an in real life stream, that'd be a really good idea. And then get customers that way, plus they won't get my address because I have a business PO box, so it'll be fine. Right, let's download that. OBS Studio. Okay, add SC Live add-on. There we go. Or I could go live on Instagram and do it that way, but my IG is kind of dead, So I have to regrow that, you know? That'd be a bit of a task. You know what? That'd be a good idea, though. I'm gonna hit up Wilson and see if one of these days we can go to the junkyard and we'll start pulling parts. Cause I'd actually love to do that. I've always wanted to do IRL streams, but I just haven't done them, you know? So doing it that way would actually be really nice. Alright, let's open up SE Live and see if I can still multi-stream. Cause I want to set up that software. Optimized for streaming, definitely. Let's update it now that we're here. Let me hook up my iPod to the charger. Yeah, dude, that'd be a freaking banger. If I can get this channel monetized, be back on the grind, you know, I'd be absolutely happy by the end of the year if we can get that done. That'd be the move. Going to the junkyard too is a really good idea. So many good ideas right now. Alright, where's OBS? Where you at? OBS update. Launch OBS. Man, super speeder. That's funny though. Super speeder. They really called you that? A super speeder? Here's OBS. Alright, let's connect via... Since my main platform nowadays is kinda Twitch, let's log in through Twitch. You sent something, you sent a video. Hold on, I'll watch it in a bit. Give me a second. Let me oh, what? Watch me be exposing my info? Nah, we're good. Stream Elements wants to allow SE Live. Yes. What's going on here? Oh damn, it's not responding my stream elements, whatever. Uh-oh. Okay, what happened? Did the song paused. Let's check. I'd like to start with no. Well, fuck it, new setup. My default microphone is my Hyper Quadcast Logitech Brio. Select the display to capture my HP monitor. Next. Then add a style. Nah, fuck the style. I'll set my own theme. Load up my chat. Here's some Hyundai Genesis Coupe turbo noises. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna hear that in a bit. Give me a second. Maybe I can cheat the system on watch time. Can you imagine? I start watching with all my freaking accounts. What a hack. Cheater. But, alright, let's open up your stuff. Well, you're all set. Finish setup on the camera. Why is this showing up? Ah, there you go. Oh wait, no way, it worked. It worked? The capture display? Dude, that's tight. Okay, alright. Dude, it's already signed in from when I used to do it back in the day. Yo. Hold up, bro. Oh, wow. Connection successful. Hold up, man. YouTube Lopez Live. Dude, I can multi-stream right now. Yeah, because I'm already set to multi-stream. I've got my settings set up. Okay, so tomorrow I think I'm gonna try it, dude. I'm gonna fire up around like 7 p.m. Cause what time is it for you right now, RNG? What's your real name? So you don't get mad at me calling you RNG. Or I mean, if you don't mind me calling you your real name. Since, you know, we've known each other for years, man, I feel like it's only respectful if I call you by your name, you know? Instead of your little internet alias. Ah, the AirPod's connected to my laptop. I'm gonna turn off my Bluetooth to my laptop because I don't want the Bluetooth from there interfering with stream. So let's plug in the charger. Ah! So I don't kill the laptop. It's about to die, it's about to die. Give me a second, let me load up the chat in a little bit. Bluetooth devices, turn off. There you go, let's hook it back up to my phone. We're back to my phone. God, what a great theme. Racing Rivals, man, I love RR. You said, alright, so I'm gonna get off Stream Elements, fuck Stream Elements. We'll test that out tomorrow. Alright, let's load up your Hyundai Genesis video. Sweet. So it's 11:34 for you right now. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna start going live early like I did today. Yeah, cause by this time I'd start going live on Twitch normally. So I'm gonna change that. Yeah, Julian and nickname Juju. Juju, alright, either of three is fine. Juju's not bad. Juju's not bad. Yeah, Juju. But you've got that good Juju though. You're not evil to be saying bad Juju. You know? Has someone ever called you that? If like they hate you? Hey, bad Juju? Or no? Cause shit, they might have. Yeah, this laptop is slow as shit. I mean, it's not a performance laptop either, so it makes sense. I love this theme, man. This theme is like my childhood, man. I used to fucking play this game when I was like 13, 14. Man, no times have changed. God, dude, how do you feel me being back? It's probably like nostalgic, no? 'Cause I bet it's funky, man. Seeing me back on live or whatnot. My only fear is, watch me apply for monetization and then get freaking denied. Fuck off, man. Can you imagine? My ass gets denied because of my content's too like risky or something. Should I hope not, man? I usually hear Juju on that beat the most. Oh really? Why? Cause you play music or something? Juju on the beat. Alright, let's hear this. Let's pause the music for a second. Look at that. I'm on my own stream so I can get the watch time up, man. Alright, let's hear this. Jesus. It's brutal exhaust. Look at that big ass trunk, my god. Oh, have you done the what's it called? The soft close trunk mod? Where it like, or no, where it opens up by itself and then closes by itself? Cause that mod I've heard is a big one in the XF community. The freaking trunk mod, where it can open up by itself smoothly and not just crack open. Cause that's a very, very neat mod. Look at that. Boom, Rush is neat. My god, man. I have to get a freaking boosted car so bad. Boosted cars are where it's at, I'm starting to see. like big time. Boosted cars, man. But yeah, dude, you have to do that mod. If I were you, I'd totally do it. Cause watch this. Jaguar XF trunk boot mod. Auto opening mod. Here it is, look. Watch. We're gonna see it together because I've heard of this one. Make the XF trunk open automatically.
Did design the XF trunk to open automatically when you press the key fob button.
Can you hear it? Okay. Look at that.
Hey all you sexy YouTubers. Here's why Jaguar did design
Sexy.
the XF trunk to open automatically when you press the key fob button.
Look at that. Oh, that's freaking neat. I'd totally do that.
Right, so let's look at all the components that make up this trunk hinge. Now in the video that I did on how to get the trunk to open automatically, I replaced my gas shocks. Now 6 months prior to that, I replaced those little springs over there, the trunk springs. And those springs are actually supposed to pull the trunk up, and the gas strut is supposed to push it up. So one pulls and one pushes, but it wasn't working so
The
great.
one that pushes is the strut, and then the one that pulls is the string.
And
Is the spring, not the string. What the hell?
I had very good results when I replaced the gas struts, and I think many of you are aware that when I put the struts on in my video, I had some struts that I bought on AliExpress, but there was a problem with the mechanism over there. The little piece that clips onto the trunk
Bro.
was too big, so they kept popping off over here. And I then
let's
went to
skip a little
Jaguar,
bit.
found on cold, and then I saw a video by a guy called Pete Day. So now in Dave's video, he talks about drilling a hole over there, and you'll see that you'll actually have two little tabs like this sitting over there. Now you can see I already have my modification in here. My modification is slightly different to Pete's in that I used a different screw. He used a 19mm screw and I used a 16mm screw, and I actually used a rubber grommet underneath a washer in order to create some sort of give, as it were, and also it would allow me to adjust the screw in or out depending on how strong I need it to be. But I'm going to show you something how this mechanism actually works, because this section over here is what presses against this little thing here. If you look at these little
wow. Oh, look at
rubber
that. It's all
stoppers, or
chewed up.
plastic stoppers that they actually had in there, you can see a mark on them. That mark is actually from that thing over there pressing
Yeah,
against
dude,
the
I'd
trunk.
totally do this
So you
mod.
got
Look,
that-
because he'll show you.
your mechanism.
Watch that. You see that?
So the moment you bring the trunk up, it moves away. What I used is I used a 16mm Torx self-tapping screw with a washer underneath it and one of these rubber grommets that you can buy on eBay. They come in a set like that. Use these. You don't consider wash out, and that way this on what a millimeter
Okay, watch
in
that.
order
You're
to
gonna have to
release
tap in
that
there
tension.
and change the
I
bolt
drilled
out
a
and put
hole
like a
using
washer.
a first
Oh, Stream
2.5
Elements bot's running.
millimeter
What the
drill
hell?
bit, and then I used
Stream
a 3
Elements?
millimeter drill bit just so
Get
that
out
the
of my
screw
chat,
could
buddy.
actually get
What are
in
you
there,
doing in
because
here,
my
man?
screw was a little wide, but this is a 16mm screw, and this is a 19mm screw that Pete used in his video. Well, the length is 19mm, so I just wanted to show you guys the difference between a 19mm and a 16mm.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty big difference. That shit's
over
big.
there. And as you can see, that's the diffs over there. So I found this to be quite adequate, and the reason I used that is I didn't want the screw to come through the top of the trunk, because that
Dude, imagine the freaking screw is too long. You drill a hole through your fucking trunk. Your damn trunk starts having a bunch of leaks. Oh man, I have to get a new trunk now. Hey man, I'll sell you one, RNG. Juju, here, buy it off of me, off of my eBay store.
would be
Edward, it's all your fault because my trunk broke.
disastrous if you did that. So if you look
You
here,
broke
you
my
might think
trunk.
that is the amount of space that you have to play with, but it's not. If you check this side.
Oh yeah, it's
because
smaller on
this
that
thing
side.
contours differently to the actual top of the trunk. This here is the amount of space that you have to play with. That's how much space you actually have to play with.
Damn.
And that's why my rubber grommet actually puts a little bit of space between the screw tip and the go right sure.
We'll see once he already has it installed. Well, it's already installed, but look,
every single time.
there's the demonstration. Look,
the trunk button.
boom. The whole thing pops right open.
Guys, thanks for watching.
It's really
I
fancy.
hope this video's helped some of you.
Yeah,
You hit
that's your next
trunk
mod
button.
that you have to do, man. Is the trunk auto open?
Guys,
And
thanks
then
for watching.
does the
I
trunk
hope this
auto
video's
close
helped some
too or
of you.
no?
And
I
you'll
don't
find
think
the
it
link to
does,
the
right?
video's
You have to
video
manually
in the
push it
description
down.
below.
But I mean,
There he actually
either
shows
still,
you in more
still
detail
though,
how
it's a
you
very
can
fancy
actually
mechanism.
perform
So
this
it's
modification
pretty
yourself. And
badass.
I also hope that this puts to
So
rest
I like
all the
it.
debates on the
Yeah, there it
Jaguar.
is. The Jaguar XF, man. What a crazy car. I need to get one someday. I'd love to get a 2015 version. Because to me that model is like the best. Because, you know, it's the last model year. Newest version. It's probably still not like... It probably still has aftermarket support. It's fancy. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, man, you have to. I think I'm gonna update my shorts tab on here and upload my other clips from Twitch. So I think there's new clips I've added over time. Man, yeah, you should find one. Yeah, I want one. Except I'm broke as hell, man. That's why I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of why I came back to streaming too, so I can open another revenue source. You know. Although, I mean, I find it fun, you know, I like what I'm doing. It's because back then I got burnt out because I'd stream daily for hours and hours and hours. So that's what burnt me out from streaming and then made me quit for so many years. If not, by now I would have still been gone if I was really just, you know, burnt out that bad. But I think that's what did it, because earning money was cool, but I think the fact I burnt myself out and just, you know, streaming like daily at the same time every day and then, you know, trying to get as much money as I could was like freaking draining. So yeah, I think we'll hop back to that schedule. I'll go live around 7 p.m. my time and then end around like 10 p.m. because we're at the 2-hour and 30-minute mark, so it's not bad. And when did Wilson say he left? Because he left quite a while ago, no? Yeah, he left a while ago. I think he said... I think that was 30 minutes in, no? When he left? If I remember correctly. See, at this point, I don't remember. I really don't. But, who knows? Because I doubt he's going to make it back. Because I'm going to end any minute now. Let's just wrap it up, you know? Let's chat, I don't know, about this bullshit or whatnot. Because we pretty much already caught up with one another. I'm doing eBay these days, man. Selling the car parts. That's pretty neat. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about the freaking car stuff in my life. I got diagnosed with the freaking gut issue, man. It sucks. I'm always shitting. So, yeah. I'm trying to get better, though. I'm trying to eat better. That's the key word. Because I can't just go from one day to the next, you know, to cure. So it'll take some time, that's for sure. Oh, I forgot. Since I'm on the Streamlabs, I can't see the chat fully. It's bullshit, because it hid your message for a review to show or hide it. I'm gonna show it. Yeah, man, I'm ready to hit the bed. Me too, man. Me too. So, no, you know what? Let's just end it now, dude. So you can hit the hay, go to sleep, and then I'll go to sleep too. I'll just wrap up, I'll eat, whatnot, have a snack, and then I'll shut off and go to bed, man. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, dude. I hope to see you more often. If I'm not live here, I'll be live on Twitch, alright? Because Twitch is where you'll for sure, most likely, see an IRL stream, alright, dude? Alright, Juju? Thanks, man. I really appreciate you being here, dude. Respect, bro. So I'll see you guys next time, just like the good old times. See you all. Peace.